Starting up. Got the recording going. For Ascension 11. So, if you can see everything. Are we good? Oh. My mic is not being detected in Discord, nor was it in the right place for the stream. Okay, but it is working on Twitch. We fix that there. Alright, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. Are you on Twitch?
It's loading.
Okay. I just want to make sure that the delay is sufficient for you to actually see what I'm doing in relatively real time.
Let me.
Looks
Okay.
like I've got like 2 or 3 seconds of delay from what I can see.
Oh yeah, you also. I hear you talk on both.
Okay, well you can just mute the stream.
Yeah.
Or I could just stream through Discord if you'd rather do that.
No, I'll just mute the Twitch stream.
Yeah.
Or.
All right.
Doesn't bother me either way.
Cool. So we got our whale bonus, curse for gold, maybe boss relic, maybe health. 2 paths we've got. All right, we've got the super aggro path over here. I think that's a path that kills us like 80% of the time. Maybe more. Got this path. A little less aggressive. Go this way. Make a decision. Also fight the super elite and then dodge the rest of the elite. I do think this left side is pretty good, which makes me want to take the curse and the gold and aim for the store. Give that a shot. Pain, not really our favorite curse. We'll just block here. Okay, should have a good eruption turn here.
What ascension do you get?
Maybe not. Sender's Bane shows up at 10.
That's what I figured.
So being weak this turn is really awkward. 6 plus 8 plus 8 is 22, which doesn't kill the back one. So I think we just kill the front one. Call it a day.
Yeah. That is what I would have done. Which is not a strong endorsement, but is the only endorsement I can give.
Still doesn't kill. Just like real awkward draws here. This is a very bad fight.
Yeah, I have a lot of trouble with the Watcher on fights like this. Because you're kind of guaranteed an encounter like this.
Signature move, bullet bash. Pressure
Have you
points.
found a build that makes pressure points good?
I don't think pressure points is good most of the time. Certainly early it doesn't seem good because it doesn't do a lot of damage fast. And that's what you need to do in Act 1 and most of Act 2. I could see, like, if I have a way to play pressure points a bunch of times in a few turns against a boss, it might be okay. But,
Yeah.
on, like, Ascension 4, I think I tried using pressure points as a main source of damage, and it wasn't that effective for a lot of fights.
Yeah.
And I think that deck was well set up to do it. I think I'm kind of... The problem with signature move here is, like, it's really bad if you draw it with, like, 2 or 3 strikes. But it also might let us take this path. The fact that I don't get a strike remove because I have to remove this pain makes me not want it, though. Bowling Bash is, like, kind of okay. Yeah, we'll take the Bowling Bash. I think Blank Strike is correct here. Take the Sash Whip.
I do like Bowling Bash outside
Depends.
of situations where it's strong. Which I realize is a kind of poorly phrased question, but like, I like, so in general, like, I'll pick up Bowling Bash if I know I'm gonna fight like Slime Boss, you know, or one of the bosses that has like a lot of ads, but I generally don't pick it up otherwise.
14 plus 26. 26 plus 9 is 35. Not a kill. Just worth its Swift Potion. Probably not. This pain is really making our draws awkward.
Yeah, are you gonna remove it?
Absolutely. It was not the curse I wanted here, though.
I wasn't paying attention. Did you do a rare card for a curse? Or...
250 gold. Cultist Potion's really nice. Protect is probably good here.
I really like the card on the right, Empty Fist.
Yeah. Can be good. Ooh, stores are hard.
What does Duality do?
Whenever you pay an attack, you get a temporary dex. So that can be very strong. I don't think it's worth the 250 gold here. I'm looking at Thread and Needle.
Agree.
I
think Thread and Needle is really strong.
The pain remove is pretty much required, I would say. I don't think we make it through the rest of this act with the pain in the deck. And I don't think we need to buy the duplication potion. I think the big questions here are Thread and Needle versus Spirit Shield Tantrum. I think the Thread and Needle is likely to be better. Give that a shot.
Spirit Shield's pretty expensive. Can you upgrade it to 1 cost, or do you just get...
No, it upgrades to 4 block. So, like, it's kind of... It's not good right now, right? Because this blocks for 12, pretty much, if I have a 5-card hand. But if you have things like Snecko Eye, it becomes very good, or Pocket Watch, or a bunch of retained cards. It's stronger when you're hitting, like, 7 or 8, and you're blocking for 21, 24, or upgraded more than that. Then it's kind of feels like an Impervious that doesn't exhaust, which can be very good. Because Impervious is a very strong card on Ironclad. Alright, so we've got this. We'll give this Super Elite a shot.
Ironclad run. I had 2 feasts, so I had like 130 health. But then I went for a double elite path. It was super greedy. But then I got like Spaghetti Monster and like another kind of tough Act 3 mob. And I got like not ideal rolls. Which was just like... Yeah, dude. Just get in Dis and then mute the stream. So that you don't have to listen to me.
Who else we got?
You can talk to us. Kyle's at my place. So
nice.
He's like now also watching the stream.
So this is 24. 31. Not quite enough. So I think we
You
bowling
can listen to me. I'm
bash,
just
and then we full block here.
nice. On these, do you also attack one of the outer ones first?
Yes. Generally correct.
Nice. I felt very clever for thinking of that. Protect is really good.
This is
I like the
interesting.
card that reduces the what's it called?
I don't think I can eruption
Cost
here.
of retained cards by 1 per turn.
Yeah, that is often pretty good.
I think I might have already from yesterday.
40% chance to defend next turn, so I think we take the 1 here.
Interesting. I would have taken the damage there.
You would have.
Yeah. I don't know, I guess like now that there's only 2, you're only ever gonna use it to block a 10 damage strike, so
Right.
kinda makes sense to just throw it out, you're right. Also I forgot it doesn't exhaust, so
Yeah. Protect this is nice. Ooh, Tungsten Rod's a good pull. And Fear No
you
Evil.
have Ritual too.
Yeah, I used the Cultist Potion for that fight.
Yeah, I forgot about that. I like the card on the left. I forget what it's called.
I do like Fear No Evil. I think it's probably the take here. Flying Sleeves is a consideration. Just as a retained damage card. But a second source of calm is often nice. So I don't think I can fight these 2 elites as well as 3 hallway fights here. So I think I go rest, take this elite, take that campfire. Sash Whip doing a good block card impression. Alright. Good fight. Tranquility, Cut Through Fate. You'll notice I didn't even say evaluate. Cut Through Fight is often good.
Is bad.
Evaluate is like, here's how I evaluate. Evaluate is sort of like Shrug It Off, if Shrug It Off were a bad card instead of a good card. Because like Insight draws you 2, but you also have to draw it. So it's sort of like a gain 6 block and then draw 1, but not this turn. And so, like, unless you're doing something with insights that becomes extra strong, I find Evaluate's not really good. It's a decent upgrade because it's a 4-block upgrade, but so generally I won't pick up on upgraded Evaluates. Once it's blocking for 10, then it feels more like a real card.
What's the beta art?
Oh, beta art?
Yeah,
yeah.
You beat the heart.
Yeah, you can unlock it. This feels like a Cut Through Fate to me because we already have a second way into Calm. But I could see either way. But we're sort of at the point where we've got a bunch of like kind of shitty attacks. I don't really want to add more. I might have actually talked myself to Tranquility.
What attacks do you think are good?
Attacks are generally not that good, I guess is my answer. Carve Reality is good. Because it gives you a smite, which you can then use it when you're in Wrath later. Right? Like, Bowling Bash is good in AoE fights, but it's kind of a shitty... Like, it's not even an upgraded strike. In a one-on-one fight. And, like, Sash Whip is kind of similar. Like, 8 damage for 1 energy is not a good rate. 16 is decent. You know, like, for vanilla attacks, you need to be at, like, Brilliance to be good. Right? Cut Through Fate's another, like, it doesn't hit hard. It just hits and draws you a card. And we don't really do much with card draw at this point. So I think I'm going to stay off it. Go for the Tranquility. Tranquility just lets us play Eruption more often, which is sort of how we need to kill things right now. All right. Relics are blocking for us this game. Sounds good.
Yeah, that's really strong.
Okay, next turn. 36 plus 9 plus 14. 59. Which is not enough damage.
Which is awkward. You can't enter Wrath. Maybe you'll top deck it?
I can still enter Wrath. So either we want... the question is, do we use the Swift Potion this turn? I think the answer is no. I think we just play Vigilance and Defend.
Yeah. I would not use Potion.
Okay. Well, we did not draw Eruption.
Which is why I would not have used the Potion.
So I could Potion now. And then Eruption, Strike, Bowling Bash doesn't kill.
What about playing your Miracle for the 4th strike? That gives you 48.
So this is 60 here. Or 50, sorry, 50 plus the 9 is 59, which is short 6 damage.
Wait.
I think
6.
Bowling Bash Strike is 13.
Wait, I think if you play the Miracle, you're good.
We play the Miracle, I'm good. So
Yeah,
it's 9 from the Eruption.
You get 9 plus 36 plus
Plus
14.
36
Isn't
plus
that
14.
more than 65? Am I like...
No, that's
really
59. That's 59.
Did I add a 10? I like cannot believe I need to do
36 plus 14 is 50. Plus 9 is
that.
59.
Yeah, I added a 10.
So I think it's Bowling Bash, Strike. Strike. Block for 9. Take 11? Yeah, that's fine. Oh, take 10 from the Tux Rod. Okay. And now 24 plus 16 is 40. Yep, we're good. We even have an extra 16 damage. Okay. Wish. Wish is a card. Especially with lots of block relics, Wish is a card that we can play for gold probably a decent amount of the time.
What is the
doubt.
Upgrade on Wish? Reduction in cost?
No. Better effects. So
wow, that's really strong.
Yeah, it's pretty decent. We might try and upgrade this. Plated armor in particular sort of will just let us block forever in a lot of fights if we really want to. And then being able to get gold out of it in fights that we win through other means is very nice. Pretty sure we don't take this here. I don't think I want to doubt that I can't get rid of. Bowling bash, please. Oof. This is a terrible hand.
Maybe add the plated armor.
So plated armor blocks us for 10, 15. We're 25 incoming. I think this is a potion here, probably colorless.
Do you only have 2 potion slots in this Ascension?
Yep.
Dang. I've been having a lot of trouble like climbing. I generally falter somewhere in Act 2. I think I could probably climb on the ironclad because he's pretty straightforward.
This fight sucks. Everything about this fight sucks.
Yeah.
I mean, we could probably block forever from here. So at least there's that. The fact that these don't frail yet is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Do we just kill here?
Weak is not so bad.
6, 38.
You could
5 energy to work with. 4. We can kill 2 and then block.
Yeah.
Oh no, we can kill 1 and then block. Whatever, that's fine. Many ways to win this fight without taking any more damage from here.
Yeah. Wow. So passive block is.
Hold on. Made mistakes.
Oh, are you gonna try and get the wish?
Yeah. So, aside into Slay the Spire lessons. So, every fight, there's a set of things that you need to think about. Thing number 1 is, how much health am I leaving this fight with? Right? Taking damage in a fight is bad. You want to get out of the fight with as little damage as possible. Thing number 2 is, did I use any of my potions in this fight? Thing number 3 is, do I have relics with numbers on them? And can I manipulate the fight to get those relics onto the right numbers? And thing number 4 is, do I have cards that have lasting effects? And did I use them in a way to get those lasting effects? Right, so in this case, we had the fight locked up, so we could just sit and wait until we got a wish for gold. But a lot of times, thinking about those extra things in fights, like especially, say, going into Act 4 on the Act 3 boss, getting Incense Burner onto 4, means that you'll have Intangible on turn 2 against the Spear Shield fight, which is a fight in which the spear attacks you for a whole lot of damage on turn 2 every single time. So making sure that you're thinking about the things beyond just, am I killing things this turn? Because you need to make sure sometimes it is right to not actually kill and to wait. Do I want any of these cards? I don't think I want a pressure points. mean, it's like kind of interesting against Guardian, but I think we beat Guardian with a wish for plated armor and call it a day.
I think Guardian's pretty easy.
Guardian, I think, is generally the easiest of the Act 1 bosses.
Yeah.
It's Sia cut through Fate. It's got synergy with our relics, in that it gives us a card in our hand for Cloak Clasp. And our relics do lots of blocking, which means we want our deck to do the killing. Yeah, I don't love it, but I think it's probably better than Skip. And we can get an upgrade in here. So I think it's probably just the Wish upgrade. It's a little bit greedy.
Makes sense.
But I don't know what else we would upgrade. Maybe Protect, maybe Bully Bash or Sash Whip. This fight worth a drop of shit. So right now we're blocking for 12, 14, 18, taking 4. Taking more if we want to play this. We'd take 5. I think that's probably okay. Taking only 4 because the Tungsten Rod. Question is, do we kill the back one or the front one?
Nice into the birds.
That is
I kill
true.
the front one because it scales, but
Yeah, front one scales. Back one has less health. Front one blocks. Back one doesn't block. Back one makes us frail.
yeah, I think they're both
Yeah,
pretty valid.
I think it's the back one. Do not want those. Don't really want Wish either. Is this enough block? Yes. That took me way longer to figure out. I thought it was attacking for 10. It was not attacking for 10. Eruption Bullying Bash is 28 plus a bunch. Eruption Bullying Bash, Tranquility Protect. Nice to confirm that interaction that you don't lose a plated armor when you take 0 from a Tungsten Rod. Get our gold.
That's cool.
And we get out of the fight. Not too bad. Fear no evil, crush joints, prostrate. Could be the crush joints. Again, it's like another just attack that doesn't do a ton for us. But
Vulnerable
take it.
Is really good, though.
Vulnerable is good. Crush joints.
Give you an extra vulnerable?
Yes, crush joints. I think it's take and upgrade crush joints here.
That is I would do. Although actually I'd probably rest because I'm like.
Oh no, we should not need to rest here. Absolutely should not need to rest. We can even take the first hit if we need to.
Wow. Brave guy.
The real question is wish for gold? How greed are we?
I think we know the answer to that question.
We know the answer is wish for gold greed.
Yes. Maybe not though. The plated armor is really good this fight.
I I don't think I wish for gold right now. So strike, sash, whip, bowling bash is 21, puts it down to 14 to switch.
I think he, well, I don't know,
Plus
Ascension
9
advantage
block, I
against 9.
think. Maybe it's only 6 block. So eruption strike would do it. Crush joint strike. Yeah, there's a lot of ways to make that work. Let's just hold off on the wish. So it is 9. We did not get it. But that's kind of okay. Because we're only taking a little bit here. Okay, so we know we're drawing Eruption next turn. Which is a little bit awkward because we don't really want to play it. So defend, Eruption, protect, fear no evil. We don't actually have the energy for that. Unless we miracle here.
Eruption, fear no evil, protect works. That's not really getting.
That we take damage.
Yeah, you take 6 damage that way.
So
Or
defend, fear no evil.
Defend crush joints or
Protect, crush joints, blocks.
oh, you could defend crush joints, sash whip.
Could. Then I take 1 off the defend, and 6 times 2 is 12. So we don't really want to do that. I guess we would take 0 because of the tungsten rod. So we could do that. Defend, crush joint, sash whip, and then we block for 3 and 5. But no, we take 3 damage that way. There's no reason to take that 3 damage.
No, you don't take any damage from the spikes.
Not from the spikes, but from the attack.
Yeah.
No reason to take damage from the attack. Just go protect, crush joint.
Very reasonable. So you wanna... I guess this boss doesn't scale, so you wanna do...
We could just sit and block forever.
Yeah. Take it.
It would have been nice to draw Eruption there. There we go. It's just going to be like an awkward fight in which I greedily don't play Wish. But like, whatever. We're whittling it down. We just have so much block. I'm legit just holding onto this miracle as 1 block per turn, and it's fine.
Yeah, it's actually a lot of value.
I mean, burn the tranquility there is a little annoying, but I could have played an attack. No, I couldn't have. Might not get to wish here.
But on the other hand, you might get to wish.
Could consider it here. So it's blocking next turn.
I mean, you'd need block, so you need to fear no evil, protect.
Right, that's what I would do.
Yeah.
Fear no evil, protect next turn. Can wish. Fear no evil, defend guarantees me the wish next turn. That doesn't quite. I didn't try cut the bait. Yeah. Am I okay taking 8 for potentially 40 gold, 30 gold?
Oh, you don't heal fully, do you?
Do not heal the full. Heal a percentage. Daviform Establishment. Those
I
are
think
cards.
Daviform is bad.
Daviform is sometimes good. I'm very likely to take Establishment here. I think this is almost certainly the better pick. Daviform, they sort of scale you in similar ways. Establishment requires you to have more things that say retain, whereas Daviform sort of, you need like vaults or really good ways to block. The thing that would take me towards Daviform here is we already have lots of ways to block without spending energy from our relics. And so that allows you to play a 3 energy card without blocking in more fights than you otherwise would. On the other hand, we want retain things with our cloak clasp anyway, and we've got to protect and a tranquility that we would like to make cheap. So I think I lean towards the establishment and try and get more retain synergies. Regen pot, I think probably worse than these two.
Flex, yeah.
Slaver's Collar or Fusion Hammer or Sacred Bark. So Establishment does kind of help us cheat on energy. It would lead me towards the Slaver's Collar. I do kind of want upgrades in the rest of this run.
Yeah, I think the...
Do we just die in hallway fights in Act 2 if we do that? I think with a Cloak Blast, Tungsten Rod, Red Needle, we're probably still okay. These are some strong relics, so I'm willing to go with the Slaver's Collar and look for an Act 2 path that fights lots of bleeds. And has lots of question marks in it. So is there a 3 elite path here? Well, there's a 4 elite path, but everything else is a hallway fight, so we die every time. So this feels like the right path to me.
Yeah, plus you can divert at the chest if it like low rolls and you get a lot of damage.
Yep. So let's just hit this store, which is good. We've got decent gold from our wishing. What if we cast Wish for Gold 4 times now? Once unupgraded, 3 times upgraded? Something like that. So we're at about 100 gold off this wish already. We haven't actually needed it for its scaling mode, which is nice. So yeah, I think start here, head this way. Seems like a pretty good Act 2. Would have been nice to fit a 3rd elite fight in, but... Fear no evil, defend, crush joints, blocked for 12? Yep. This deck is not trivial to play. This is one thing that they really need to fix about the Scry interface, is that you can't click on your deck here. Oh, you can hit A, though, for it. Okay, that's good to know. You should be able to click.
I agree. I've had the problem before. I didn't realize you could bring it up with the keybind.
Yeah, A is draw pile, D is discard pile. Both useful things to do. One thing that's very subtle that a lot of beginning players don't think to do during a fight is think about when you know you're going to shuffle if you draw during your turn, what's currently in your hand that you're not shuffling back into your deck. And optimizing that. In this case, I think we're happy with Sash Whip and No Defend. Just gonna grab the Sash Whip and get the establishment down. Seems like a good turn to wish for gold. Might come back to bite us a little. Bend blocks for an additional 14 total. Not enough. Both of those.
Oh man, everyone's playing slaves.
Ow.
Oh wow.
A little bit of an ouchies here.
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
Maybe should have used a potion. Flurry of Blows. Crush Joints, Empty Fist.
I think Flurry is pretty weak.
Flurry can be very strong. I don't think it's good in this deck in particular. Might be okay. Plays okay with Cloak Clasp. Not really great, but sometimes you pick it up, don't play it for an extra block. I think like really what I want is Carve Realities or Battle Him at this point to synergize with this establishment. So I think I'm willing to look for a good source of damage at the store and pass up on all of these. Fire Potion, I think it's likely better than a Swift Potion, which means I should have used the Swift Potion in that fight probably. Yeah, we're looking for cards. Tantrum is a card we could be looking for. Meditate's a card we could be looking for. Sands of Time. Meditate is very strong. I think right now we need damage more than anything else.
This is true.
So that leads me towards Sands of Time really or Tantrum. I think it's the Tantrum here. Tantrum does a lot of damage. Yeah, we'll buy a relic. Not super happy about Tiny Chest here. Battle him. Yeah, that's the thing we're looking for.
An unrelated note, have you been watching The Dark Crystal at all?
The Dark Crystal, have not heard of it.
It's a remake of a movie from the 80s on Netflix, but it's all puppets. Just, I don't know.
Interesting.
I haven't watched it. I don't think it is for me, but it is like, you know, there's a lot of threads about it.
So
I like think about watching.
Tip on this event. Pretty much you click Simplicity. There are a couple reasons to click Elegance. The primary one is you picked up Pandora's Box in Act 1. But pretty much you want the upgrades.
Really?
It's a lot of value.
I always go for Elegance, actually.
I think that was elegance. But the other one's simplicity is what I took. Yeah.
Yeah, I always was going for elegance. So I'll
The
have to change that.
part of the reason for this is Defend Plus is actually a pretty good card a lot of the time. Strike Plus,
8 block.
not very exciting, but upgrading 4 cards, like 7 cards in this case, even if they're not super impactful upgrades, often better than getting a strike out of your deck. Certainly in this case. If you only have like 2 things you're hitting with an upgrade, then maybe if your deck needs to be thin for some reason, like you've got some really good cards that you need to get to early, like a Deva form, then you maybe take the simplicity there, or the elegance, but most of the time I'm upgrading. Pretty sure we can upgrade here. And do we want an innate battle hymn? Do we want a tantrum upgrade? Do we want an eruption upgrade? I think the battle hymn is so much more damage that we want Tranquility here. I think not.
Wow. I think Book of Stabbing is one of the easier Act 2 elites.
Really?
Unless your deck is like not geared up for it. I don't know. I find that it's like really binary where like it's really like a hard fight. It's either like very easy or it just blows me up.
Yep. That's relatively consistent with what I generally feel.
Yeah.
I think we were a little bit worried about Book of Stabbing here.
The like Goblin team is like often like, oh wow, I like got through it, but I took like 30 damage.
Yeah.
Damage, you know,
So this could be Steroid Potion here.
stabbing.
I don't think I have an opportunity to wish for gold. I think that's a little too greedy. I think it's Steroid Potion. Tantrum does 24 plus 34 plus 34 is definitely a kill. And in fact, also lets us wish for gold.
No way. Oh yeah, because of the
Coming out of Kunai. Kunai's interesting. Second Establishment.
Oh, actually, one of my like favorites.
Kunai is
a lot of like
often a fun relic. It can be very powerful
exactly.
source of scaling.
I've been playing a lot of like Shiv Silent, and it's like very good with that build.
I don't see a lot of reason to take a second Establishment here. Deceive Reality, on the other hand, seems pretty good. And so we want this path. So we've got hallway fight and elite fight. A few question marks left. I think it's safe to Smith here. Establishment. Innate. That is the question. That makes our turn 1 Establishment Battle Hymn and then 2 energy, which is not great. Mitigated a little bit by the fact that there's a Thread the Needle, Bucks and Rod, and Glow class blocking for us. And we can Miracle if we have to. I think getting those 2 things into play just like wins us a lot of the longer fights, so I'm willing to give it a shot. Mummified Hand would be a huge pull out of this chest. Have I ever called a shot like this before?
Wow.
What a world. What a world we live in. Alright. We've made good decisions. And we're running hot.
Wow. Wow.
This is pod racing.
Wow, I heard that. I was paying attention to hear you say that. Don't think I didn't hear you say that.
Okay.
59.
This already enough block? No.
58.
Gotta have to play the safety, but this deck feels like it's getting there.
This deck seems very strong to me. But what do I know?
Wish for gold
You can
24
switch, yeah.
twice. Yep. And the fight here, no reason not to. Flying Sleeves. It's a card that says retain on it. Tranquility is also one of those.
Retain.
Uh,
I think that Tranquility might be slightly better.
yeah, I mean, with the Tantrum, extra sources of retaining Calm tend to be pretty nice. But we don't really need the energy that badly. But it also just blocks for one. Flying Sleeves, do we need more damage? I think an unupgraded Flying Sleeves I don't take. I think if it were upgraded I would. But it's like kind of worse than Strike Plus, which is a bad place to be at this point in the run. Do I actually want the Tranquility? Right now we've got Vigilance, Tranquility, and a Fear No Evil. Yeah, I think a second Tranquility is probably fine. Should be safe to upgrade again. I think this is the point where we upgrade Protect, because it blocks for a lot. And it's going to be cheap. Okay. Strike, Fear No Evil. Battle Hymn, Establishment, Wish.
Yeah, I think this fight is much harder, especially because that one goblin gives you weak, so if you don't blast it, you like...
Yes. I think probably Ascension 16 or so, he gives you weak and frail.
Wow.
Which is incredibly rude.
I agree. Very rude.
Okay, this I think is not a wish for gold. I think it is a wish for strength. There's a chance it's supposed to be a wish for armor. But it's going to be a wish for strength.
Nah, I think the wish for gold is...
He's attacking, which is
wish for strength.
kind of the worst.
Wow. I'm maybe the most greedy. We're gonna, yeah.
So we're taking a bit of a chunk here. But this Bowling Bash was drawn at the wrong time.
Twas. I think it's really interesting, the cards that upgrade to be innate.
Actually, I think I want one of these Tranquilities gone. Get our Kunai proc value. We're just ending the fight here, right? No reason to not end the fight. Well, we got attacked on a turn that was, I think, about a 50% shot. Ooh. Vault versus Worship.
I think Vault is not great usually.
I think Vault is a very strong card.
You don't usually have the mana to support Vault.
The thing with Vault is, so think about Vault in our deck right now. We have an innate establishment in the battle. So on turn 1, Vault gets us a smite. Later on, it can make Protect cheaper. It can get us an extra smite. Right? It does a lot of useful things for us. It can draw us into a calm source if we're stuck in Wrath. Does a lot of very good things. Worship upgrades to Retain. Just something our deck likes to do. We can get a Worship that costs 1 or 0. Cast it twice, end up in Divinity, have a big turn with a bunch of spells. Feels like a way that our deck could scale to be able to kill bosses. It's a little awkward by itself at this point. Just one Worship doesn't really get us all the way there. And Vault helps us set up a little bit, but I think Mummified Hand helps us set up enough that I don't really care about the Vault right now. And I think starting to think about pivoting into Divinity is going to serve us better in the long run here. So we're going to give it a shot. It's like possible Tantrum, Wish for Strength things are already strong enough, but I do kind of like Worship with where our deck is right now. I don't want to regret. Generally, the Curse for Gold events, I don't like to take the Curse.
Same. I think there's some pretty like bad curses to pick up, and like you're generally looking at like
Yeah. Well, it's also just like that's a strike that I don't get out of my deck now.
wow, the passive block in this deck is wild.
It is pretty insane. This is Wish for Gold moment.
Wow. Wish for Gold here is pretty greedy.
20 incoming.
Damage.
I think if I had a Defend in my hand, I'd consider it. But
You end up taking 8 damage. I think if you Wish for Gold, I might miscalculate that, but
much rather take 0. Okay, do we attempt to roll around to the Wish? We get 2 or 3 more turns of buffs. Feels not great. We do have 2 really cheap black cards in our hand, though. We got it.
yes.
Don't even need them both. What a world. Cool. We Wish for Gold. Explosive Potion seems not exciting. Still don't think I want any of these cards. The Flurry of Blows has gone up in value with the addition of the Kunai to the deck.
Wow. Unrelated to your game, but like Holy shit, Buster is just like abusing Fange.
What?
And I quote, gonna snag a ride from Fange, probably leaving Kahala in like 10. This is an hour after he was supposed to get here, not leave. An hour after he's supposed to get here, and he didn't drive because he got really day drunk at a birthday party.
Oh,
and
good.
refuses to call an Uber despite having like, you know, he has enough money that it is like not an enormous expense to him to like get an Uber, right? Like he's just lazy.
Hey, buy this
Man is
flurry of
truly a
blows
legend.
and be
I
happy
think
with
like
it.
sleeves could be good because of the retain aspect. And you
I don't
kinda
think I
just
want
got
another
like the
upgraded
snake.
sleeves.
Yeah, it is very little damage.
Yeah, it just doesn't do
It is
much, and it's a
like-
card we have to draw.
Yeah, it's like 16 damage in like Wrath. So I actually rarely pick up flying sleeves because of that.
I'll take it early.
I have like
Often, like floor 1, I'll usually take a flying sleeve. But just because it lets you play it on your eruption turn more easily, which is something you've a lot less control over at the beginning. Geez, do I want a flurry of blows? Do I want a flurry of blows? Kunai, flurry of blows. Voshrik, flurry of blows. These are all good things with flurry of blows. I don't have a lot of scry to just go past it. I don't know how much stance switching do I actually do. A little bit. If I had like a meditate. How often am I going to draw it and not the thing that I need? Sad. How often is it going to get me 2 decks, and that'll be the difference between living and dying? Not that often. Explosive Pot versus Bottle Miracle. Bottle Miracle blocks for 2 with Cloak Clasp. Alright. Another question. The Test of Greed. Rest or Smith?
I would absolutely rest.
So, how fast can we kill the Collector?
I have a lot of trouble on the Collector, but
Collector's a tough fight. I think there's a good chance we have to rest. The question is, does upgrading Worship do enough in this specific fight to be better than 26 health? And the answer to that actually might be less, because it lets us get the Worship down in cost and get in and out of Divinity a lot more times. I think I'm actually going to try the Worship upgrade here. This is going to be a dangerous fight, but if we get a little bit lucky, we should be in good shape. That's not a great turn 1.
a bad turn 1, in fact. Wow, this is some like. Wow.
So there could be some potions happening in this fight. Awkwardly, only 22. I think we have to play the Protect. Weak. 25% of that is going to take off 5 damage to 16. 23, 30 incoming. Block for 24. 28, 32.
What do you have that gives them weak?
Sash Whip.
Oh.
Oh, shoot. That was not the correct thing to do. Oops. I meant to attack the front one with the, what's it called?
Just reload the fight.
I could. Or I just kill them both this turn anyway.
You could do that.
Oh. He's attacking me for a lot still there. Pretty sure it's a strength there.
Wow, I would have gone for plated armor.
I just need to be able to kill him. Link to Dex there is also kind of nice. So he's summoning. Interesting.
Does he not always summon after you, like...
Not always. Totally could have gotten away with gold, I think. Maybe not. Hello, friend. I'd like you to die. Alright, so the upgrade feels like it was the right decision there. Master Reality.
You don't have a lot of cards that create cards.
Battle him. What's the smite upgrade? Is it 16? Battle him and deceive. Alpha seems pretty bad.
And you already have a wish.
I already have a wish. I mean, there's nothing wrong with second wish. Second wish can be good. Second wish might be good, in fact. Like, stacking plated armor seems like a way to just block forever.
Yeah.
But
I really don't know. I'm, like, really bad at the Watcher.
Yeah.
Like, I think all three of these cards are weak right now.
I definitely don't take Alpha. I think Master Reality is pretty okay. With Battle Him.
No, well, you've moved past the point where you need AoE. I feel like that Goblin fight and Slime Boss are the two big things that I want AoE for.
Reptomancer.
Yeah, but Reptomancer's daggers are so weak that I feel like you can kind of comfortably blast him with the type of DPS you have in Act 3.
Oh, I guess I haven't gotten to Scary Repto yet. Later on, maybe Ascension 13, Repto starts summoning 2 daggers at a time.
That sucks.
Yeah. Repto's like one of the scarier fights in the game. Especially in terms of its uniqueness late.
I don't enjoy it on like easy mode. I'm not playing on a very high Ascension, and it's certainly not easy, but
Second Wish.
I generally feel like Alpha would be the card. Even on a higher Ascension, I'm not sure Alpha would be good because you have to play 3 of the cards to get the damage.
No, I think Alpha is like, oh crap, I haven't found a single other scaling card, and I need to beat the Act 3 bosses in the heart. And it's like one card that you can put in your deck that's a huge investment, but will scale. It does 50 damage a turn. You're done. But I think our scaling is probably going to be get a lot of smites in our hand, play Worship twice, hit people really hard, and play Wishes. Because of that, I think, so like the Wish versus this Master Reality. Sometimes this Wish is going to be stuck when I don't have 3 energy to play it. Master Reality is sort of like giving us 4 strength for playing smites.
Yeah, I do like Master Reality more now that you say it.
It also triggers Modified Hand. I think that leads me towards the Master Reality. If I had more card draw in the deck, I'd be a little more happy with it. But it also means picking up something like it. Evaluate is like with a Master Reality, I maybe take Evaluate Plus or Study. Study actually feels like it could be pretty good. So I think I'm leaning towards the Master Reality here. Okay. Coffee Dripper, Bell, or Astrolabe?
I know what I would grab. Interested to see what you grab.
Pretty sure it's not the Bell here.
Okay, I would grab the Bell.
The Astrolabe here also feels kind of bad. I'm leaning towards this Coffee Dripper.
I think Coffee Dripper is like terrifying.
It is terrifying. But I think our deck has enough incidental block that, like, we probably don't die. Like, maybe we get whacked for 45 by Nemesis and we have a really bad draw that turn. But
I don't know.
I think it's the Coffee Dripper. Just, like, lets us get set up and play our stuff.
Definitely, I think more energy would benefit this deck, but I feel like Coffee Dripper is one of the scariest, like, more energy cards.
Yeah. Alright, again, we're looking to dodge hallway fights, because Slaver's Collar. Which makes me want to go this way. We already fought the Super Elite, right?
Path with very few.
Yeah,
you need to grab...
Could go this way.
Blue.
Yep, blue's here, and
chest.
red is here, if necessary. I'm pretty okay with don't get this chest, because I got a Cloak Clasp and a Mummified Hand out of the first two chests. Like, there aren't really relics better than that right now. So, I definitely gotta hit this store.
Cloak Clasp yet, I don't think.
Yeah, it's a Watcher Rare Relic, so I think you unlock it after, like, 4 cycles on Watcher. Towards the end of the Watcher cycle upgrades. I, like, totally forgot unlocks were a thing in this game until Watcher released, because I've been playing the first 3 characters for so long that I've always had everything unlocked, basically. But yeah, this feels like start up this way, and then here we decide whether to go 2 elites or an elite campfire.
I think the Bird Cat thing is, like, a pretty easy boss for
Awaken one?
Yeah.
Awaken one's a little scary for this deck with the Establishment Battle Hymn in the opening hand. We don't really have any strength mitigation. Like, the Awaken one multi-attack, not very pleasant. In general, I think probably Awaken one is what I'm most worried about.
Really,
as an active boss.
Like, Time Eater is like the big hurrah.
Time Eater can be scary. Decadonu can be scary if your deck's slow. I think Decadonu's probably the... Well, no, Time Eater's probably the easiest for us. Decadonu's probably not that hard either.
Yeah, I find Decadonu pretty easy with most decks that can get to
Yeah.
an F3. Like,
I think
boss.
if we had, like, a second Protect, we'd be pretty good against Awaken 1 with this deck. Maybe the Deceive Reality's enough. Just, like, having some big retained block cards that get us through the multi-attack turns. And then we probably just don't play Master Reality against them. But Awaken 1's interesting because you, like, need to kill the birds early, and then you need to not die to the Awaken 1 based on having scaled to kill the birds. The cultists. Anyway, we're clearly starting here and going to the store, so we'll lead with that.
Oh, nice. I think these guys are pretty easy.
Well, they are in the easy pool of combats. We're actually taking some damage here.
Oh, is that how that works?
First 3 are from a different pool. Jeez, this fight's not going great. Eruptions, Might, Miracle Vigilance? Strike, Smite, Vigilance, Defend, Fire Potion. Smite, Fire Potion, Vigilance, Defend. Block 16. 19. 1, 2. Incoming 30. It killed 2 of them.
You get one of them? 32 damage.
You can kill one of them.
Yeah, okay. 24 plus 9.
Gets this.
53.
Takes 6.
Oh wow, save the miracle too, huh?
Yep. $12, 38, 58 kills that one.
The other one's gonna
Yep.
come back.
Okay. I need to play the safety. I do, unfortunately.
Can't you just smite the other guy for legal?
I can.
Oh, you want the
We're
wish?
trying to wish.
Wow.
Shouldn't be hard.
I'm like pretty impressed. Wishing on these guys is like a move.
Well, we're at the point where we pretty much just kill one every turn, right?
I wouldn't. I guess. Yeah.
Right? They're just cycling to these smites.
Damn, you drew another tantrum? You have 2 tantrums?
No, I have 1 tantrum, but it shuffles into your draw pile.
Oh.
So tantrum's 4. What's it the 1? Fear no evil. Bad.
Dang. 5 hundo.
Incremental value.
So much gold.
I am just gonna assume if I click on things, they die. Searing Fury versus Prey. That's fascinating. Those are both really good cards here. I think the Prey's better.
Well, yeah, because you already picked up a mantra card. I think like Prey is definitely where I would go.
And it also synergizes nicely with the Master Reality. Insights will draw 3 instead of 2 once we have that in play, which is like actually worth a card instead of kind of meh. So yeah, I think we go Prey here. It'd be nice to hit like another Worship or another Prey, but okay. We hit the waffle. I wanted to hit the waffle in the next shop, but Perseverance. There is another shop here, right?
I don't remember. What do you think of the calendar?
Meh. I don't see a whole lot of reason to care about Calendar in this run. It's really good against Slime Boss.
Yeah.
That's like the big thing the Calendar's good at. It's pretty good against Stack 4 elites.
The sword and shield.
Yeah.
The spear and shield. Yeah, I won a few like really clutch encounters with it, but I feel like it seems bad, right?
Right. Like usually by turn 7, you've I mean, like, hallway fights should be over by turn 7, right? Most elite fights should be over by turn 7. Sometimes it's good against, like, Gremlin Leader. If you get a fight where he just summons a lot and you're killing the summons and he's not really attacking you, you can get to turn 7 and have it be useful. But, like, most of the time, 50 damage on turn 7 isn't really a thing that your deck needs. Certainly it's not worth 310 gold right here. Pretty sure we're picking up the waffle, so that's worth 32 health right now for the rest of the act. And then I think we go to this store. Could be waffle card remove. Dumping a strike at this point feels pretty decent. Huh?
You and Tox are both running Watcher.
Oh yeah.
It's like I'm just like hanging out while everyone plays Watcher.
Could get rid of the bowling bash at this point. I think it's probably still better than a strike plus though. Yeah. Mostly it's good in the Repto fight. It's decent at the beginning of the Awakened One fight. And it's okay in the Spear Shield fight. Those are the main fights that I'm thinking about at this point. Giant Head would be interesting. I think I probably just blow him up in one turn with a Wrath or a Divinity turn. And
Yeah,
Nemesis is like
Head recently.
very questionable. Oh, cool. We hit the tiny chest.
It's just like
I want a ginger.
ooh, this is a tough decision. I don't know.
So it matters for Giant Head, but I think we're probably fine in that fight anyway. Doesn't matter for Awakened One. Doesn't matter for Spear Shield. Doesn't matter a lot for Heart. You get weakened on turn 1, but I'm probably going to be trying to block on turn 2 or 3 anyway. So I think we take the key here. You know, if this is like a shit relic, then we're a little sad, but I don't think this ginger doesn't really do much. Awkward. Usually take the loose health in that event. $24 incoming, 19 plus 2 block is 21. Take 2. Play the safety. Shouldn't take damage in this fight.
The one that has Thorns is particularly annoying.
Yeah, I mean, eventually you just place the block cards and then kill it.
Yeah, no, I know the theory. I find it personally annoying. It offends my sensibilities.
And we're just chilling for a wish. Like some gold.
And plus,
Meditate plus. That sounds good. Gets me pray back, gets me worship back.
yeah, it also
Triggers establishment.
Is you retain them, right?
Yes, it does. That's a good card. We don't have any other end turn shenanigans going on. These upgrades particularly important. Considering just taking the recall here. I might hit a card later that I want to upgrade more. Eruption upgrade's not bad. We haven't really been that short on energy though. Sash Whip. Sash Whip might be good. Particularly for the Awakened fight, Sash Whip's a pretty good upgrade.
I like to upgrade Eruption, but that's just me.
Yeah, I think right now I've got Establishment and Mummified Hand and 5 energy during the hard fights. So the energy upgrade is less relevant than it otherwise would be.
Right. And weak is really strong.
And especially having weak on the multi-attack turns against Awakened one blocks for a lot. It's less good against the Heart and the Spear Shield because they have artifact charges that are going to be hard for me to get through with just the Crush Joints and the Sash Whip. And, it's possible we hit like a Wave of the Hand, which would just do all the weak we need, in which case this upgrade is worse. But Sash Whip can also be good in the Nemesis fight, which we might hit here. So I think I'm willing to take the upgrade on Sash Whip. Oh no. Ginger value. How greedy are we?
Not that greedy.
We might be that greedy. Yeah, we're absolutely that greedy. Our deck is so good at this fight. Yeah, we could totally just go into Wrath here and not care. Pretty sure. Yes, we are guaranteed a way out of Wrath next turn. 9 cards, 5 of them pull us out of Wrath. So we're getting hit for 18. We hold 2 cards. We're good. $19. Weak math. We're generating 1 card. We want to play 1 card. Also gets this kunai charge. Rock.
Oh. Man.
We wished already, right? Yep. Yeah. Our deck is good at that fight. Protect and Third Eye, both good options here. I think the Protect is probably better. We don't really have a lot of Scry synergies, so. Alright. I mean, that's an incense burner. Because our relics don't already block it enough.
I like Foreign Influence a lot, but I think it's kind of bad.
I have not really used it. I also think it's kind of bad. Generally, I don't want random attacks in my deck if I'm not getting an energy discount on them. Like, generally, if I'm putting random things in my deck, I either... Well, I guess I want them to be so many things that some of them are going to be good. Right? Like, Dead Branch is a really good relic because you just exhaust a bunch of shit and you get a couple good cards. This feels like a pretty easy instance burner Foresight. Do I have the money for that? I do. Duplication Potion. Also interesting here. Duplication Wish.
Not into the Apotheosis?
No, not particularly. I don't really want to spend 2 energy to upgrade the cards in my deck that are left that need to be upgraded. Because like even back at this campfire down here, I was like, do I want any of these upgrades? And the answer was like, meh. So like we're pretty sure we're recalling here, seeing if we get something we need to upgrade, and then upgrading it there. So like having a card that doesn't really do anything feels and costs 2 energy doesn't feel great. I'm pretty sure it's like Instance Burner is just a busted relic. So I'm going to click on that. And then it's down to Foresight or Duplication Potion. Are there fights that I'm so worried about that I need a Duplication Potion? Versus having a Foresight, which triggers Mummified Hand and helps me filter a little bit. It's like, really, it's, do I beat Awakened One right now? Because that's the fight where Foresight's really bad and Duplication Potion's really good. I think the Meditate plus the second Protect means I do beat Awakened One. Because I should be able to have block cards in my hand for the multi-attack turns and be able to get in and out of Divinity pretty easily. So I think I'm going to take Foresight for that reason. Alright. Meal Ticket versus Ginger. Roughly equivalent. We'll take some damage in Awakened One fight and get the free heal in Act 4 store. Any of these worth upgrading? No, let's just take the recall. And don't really feel like I need upgrades. Do you feel confident in the elite fights? So we're gonna fight the elites. Five, 9, blank block. Keep 7 times 3-ing. That's exactly what we want.
Right, I only have fun without you. Yeah.
Haven't gotten 45 yet, which is really nice. Oh shit. That was a mistake.
Sorry, boys just rolled up and my room is now a den of sin and iniquity.
That's alright. We're just killing a nemesis.
Yeah, I thought you had it a couple turns ago, but you seem to have exited Wrath since I was watching.
I did. I mean, I was just setting up the divinity for this turn, so.
Did you hit the wish?
I did. Got my gold. Ceramic
Oh, okay.
fish.
Yeah, actually, that was.
What a terrible relic. Oh, like I said, maybe we'll just get away with the hand, and that'll be our week for the game. Transform. Strike plus versus average card. Let's go with average card for 500, Alex. Like water, alright. Doesn't really help versus Awakened one, but... Over the hand. Flying lots and lots of beak. Bye-bye, Giant Head. Ice cream. Alright. Really didn't need that.
Ice cream is pretty good though.
Okay, we're trying to be careful about where we're putting Incense Burner in this fight. Don't let me forget that. Oh, Wave of the Hand does a really good job against artifact charges too. Alright, so we want it on 3, probably? I don't know if we've applied enough beak. So we're hoping to kill this turn. And we did. Perseverance. The block card. It's worse than a protect. So maybe if it isn't. Might be okay in the long fights. We're already sort of getting block cards stuck in our hand, though. I think I'm going to pass on it. And the like water or the foresight grade here. Probably like water. A little bit more block.
Okay, I realize it's supposed to be a bird, but it looks like a cat. I also wonder how they did the animations for this game, because there are effects on some of them that are like pretty 3D looking, but they're like 2D art.
Feels like a fire potion. Getting a bit of a chunk here. Glad we got Instance Burner on 3, because that makes this turn way better. $19.24. Like water. Yep. 7 block is correct. Okay, we get to wave the hand off here, which is pretty huge. So we're taking 32, blocking for 27 currently, plus hand size. So this is good.
I feel like this is a rough turn that I'm watching.
What? Oh, this fight is easily locked down at this point. I should not take more damage.
Oh. That's Scry. Scry's like an effect where you can choose from like the top of your deck like end cards.
Okay, important thing to remember, get Instance Burner to 4.
Okay. I am, it's at 5.
It's on 0 right now. Are you behind? Because my dashboard seems to have me much above. Already on the 1 turn, rather.
Okay, so I've been getting a bit of like cutouts on my end.
Oh, okay.
The stream gets behind, so let me reload.
This fight is like trivially easy from here, though.
Also, someone else is watching right now, other than
Oh, I think it's me. Because I have my own stream dashboard up.
Yeah. 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 This is my friend Josh. We went to college together. Yeah, I mean, it's like... Yeah, he also works at Google. He has like a real job, which is important.
Oh yeah, I never did tell you my story. I will tell you off stream at some point.
Yeah, I'm excited for Tales of Wizardry.
Yeah. Don't really want recorded Tales of Wizardry, but like I'm not going to give you a lot of detail about internals of Google things, but even just the random technical story probably shouldn't be on the internet.
That's pretty fair.
We do want to kill here. So wait, which turn is this? Yeah. Turn before we want to kill.
Yeah. Kyle's cousin, actually. Yeah, dude. I've literally never won a game of Dota with Kyle's cousin.
Please draw me Tantrum. Excellent. 4. We already.
I believe you got through this whole act without losing any health.
I took some damage in the first fight. I bought a waffle in the first store, and then I took 6 damage in the Awaken 1 fight. Yeah, I think I correctly understood what my deck could and couldn't do, and what it could do was any of the elite fights in Act 3, and the vast majority of the hallway fights, and then I dodged most of the hallway fights. Like, Transient might have been hard, but even then, I feel like we just had enough damage. This deck is very strong, to be clear. Like, I think this deck is probably still good on Ascension 20. That Awaken 1 fight would be a lot harder. And I might have not taken the Master Reality or the Foresight, but... And, I still needed to use a potion in that fight. I mean, I didn't need to, but I did. The upgrade on the Foresight here. Unless it's the cut. No, that's just 1 extra scry. Doesn't draw more. Yeah, extra scry per turn is probably the best thing we can get here. Oh, and we actually have gold for this store. Study. Study is a card we said we were interested in. Empty Mind is also potentially good.
You could also get Sling for Spear and Shield.
Sling for Spear and Shield, that's true. I don't think I really need it. I've got the Incense Burner set up for turn 2. And I think I could just kill them. I'm looking at this Distilled Chaos and Study, I think. Study's interesting, because do I want Insight against the Heart? Do I want to be playing a card to draw some cards that takes health?
I feel that Study is fairly weak here. But
so the reason Study's kind of good is with Master Reality, the Insights will draw 3, and I have a lot of energy and an Ice Cream, so drawing cards to spend my energy is a good thing to be doing. That's the main reason I'm thinking about it. It's a little bit slow, because it takes a turn to draw and play the Study, And then I need to draw the insight, so that's 2 cards invested. And the first insight only draws me maybe 2 cards, maybe 3. I mean, the Distilled Chaos for sure. Are either of these potions better than Speed Potion? Probably not. Empty Mind might just be a better source of draw. And a second Meditate's not a terrible idea. Neither is Strike.
Yeah, Empty Mind Meditate might be good. I don't know that you need more draw, but
I think draw is the main thing I could use more of at this point. Because I'm finding myself with a ton of energy and nothing to do with it. Because I have a lot of retain, and then, I don't spend energy.
Because I feel like you maybe don't want to leave your stance to draw.
Well, I mean, leave your stance is usually fine. I have lots of ways back into stances. It can get me energy too off the leaving calm, or get me out of wrath if I don't have tranquility. I think the Meditate's probably good. And the Study is better later in the heart fight. The Empty Mind is better earlier. I think we go pretty well late anyway. And take the Empty Mind. All right. Well, sure would have been nice to draw a block card.
This is a rough turn.
Sure is. 16. Yeah, these cards are okay.
Oh, that's rough.
Why is that rough?
I watched you just miss shield.
That's fine. Got it for the next turn. Okay, very important. We want Instance Burner on 3 or 4 here. Do we wish for gold just for the cheese?
I mean, I'd certainly giggle a little bit.
Yeah, we do. We're not here to not wish for gold.
I'm like not okay with this. Storm Spirit is not okay. Ball Lightning is not okay. This is a Christian forum. Is it Christian manga? They're discussing ball lightning. It's not okay.
What did I just... Oh, I thought I played that card. It's like, why am I not doing a shit ton of damage right now? Alright. 3 or 4? We'll go with 3. Vault, Protect, and Foresight. I think this is one of the rare instances where I would actually take all 3 of these cards if that were an option. As it is, I think Volt's probably the best here.
I don't know, I've never managed to beat the heart. I don't understand the meta.
Oh, Heart doesn't actually hurt me yet. Thanks, Tungsten Rod.
Oh, yeah, you have the big... Did you take Vault?
I did take Vault. Throw the explosive pot here. Because why not? Okay, it's the big ouch turn. This is not the big ouch turn.
The Void can be a real banger of a bummer, though, when you draw it.
Mistake, supposed to play the Worship first there. Missed 1 block.
If you do play Slay the Spire, what you gotta do is play any hero with defect and then constantly talk shit about the defect. It's the only way to play the game. Yeah, there's 2 sides. There's the sane players and defect players. I'm not saying defect isn't sick. I'm just saying that the type of sickness that the defect constitutes is different than the one you think it constitutes. Yeah, it's pretty gnarly, and like it has like an ability where it does damage to you every time you play a card, which is pretty tough. Josh has Tungsten Rod, which like takes 1 damage off of every instance of damage.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Ice Cream is also doing work for you this fight.
What is? Ice Cream? Yeah. I mean, I'm sort of playing around it. But...
I don't know that I've ever ran Ice Cream past, like...
Okay, we should be good from here. Still on 1 beat of death.
Yeah.
Like water gets me to 35. Quick clasps. Okay, enough.
Oh, you don't like water, right?
I do indeed. Wait for the hand, good pull here.
Tungsten Rod.
Tungsten Rod is doing massive amounts of work right now. Even bother with Eruption. I mean, may as well.
Yeah, he has,
Gets me a Dex.
there's a lot of cards that like give him block under various conditions. And a couple relics.
Plenty of block.
Wow, Ice Cream just like totally negates the like risk of void too.
I mean, I've just foresighted away the void, I think. I'll keep Deceive. No, I don't need it. Should just kill. GG!
Oh, I haven't watched you blast it yet, but impressive.
A pretty straightforward run. I feel like we got some strong stuff pretty early, and that let us fight lots of elites and take things like Coffee Dripper without being too afraid. You know, just like you look at these relics and you're like, Thread and Needle, Tungsten Rod, Cloak Clasp that early, plus the Mummified Hand and the Incense Burner. Just like, don't have to worry about blocking an energy. Ice Cream. You can get the Ink Bottle for a little bit of incidental card draw at the end. So, yeah. That's the old Ascension 11. I think I'm going to hop off for a little bit now. I got to go medicate the bunny.
Nice. That sounds euphemistic, even though I know it's not.
Yeah. So, thus ends the stream.